Alright everyone, since you guys saw my YouTube video about Charlie Kirk, here comes my respond. It's sad some people think I'm hating on Charlie Kirk and mocking that he got shot. I'm not that evil, but I'm not that naive to feel that for someone getting shot, despite what they did while being alive. Sure isn't it sad he got shot when anyone is harmed, when violence enters the picture at all, because violence doesn't magically turn into something noble or meaningful just because the person on the receiving end is famous, controversial, or powerful. But at the same time, I refuse to pretend that emotions are simple or that morality is a light switch where you're either a saint or a monster, because that's not how real life works, and that's definitely not how public discourse works in the age of social media, where people are expected to perform the correct reaction on cue or risk being labeled heartless, evil, or immoral. And that's what bothers me the most about this whole situation. Not just the incident people are talking about, but the way everyone rushes to control the narrative and police each other's feelings, as if grief, sympathy, anger, and accountability can't exist in the same space at the same time. I'm not mocking anyone's pain. I'm not celebrating harm. And I'm not cheering for violence. But I'm also not going to lie to myself or to you and say that someone's suffering automatically erases the harm they've caused or the ideologies they've promoted while they had a platform and power. Because that kind of thinking is exactly how we keep excusing dangerous behavior over and over again, especially when it comes from people who build their entire brand on provoking, dehumanizing, or dismissing others. And if that makes some people uncomfortable, then maybe that discomfort is worth sitting with instead of immediately attacking me for it. The truth is, we live in a world where public figures don't just exist as private individuals. They shape conversations, policies, and attitudes. And when someone spends years contributing to division, fear, or hostility, it's unrealistic to expect everyone to suddenly respond with pure, uncomplicated sympathy the moment something bad happens to them. Because humans don't work like that. And pretending they should is intellectually dishonest. I can acknowledge that harm is wrong without pretending the person involved was harmless. And I can condemn violence without rewriting history or ignoring the real consequences of someone's words and actions. Because words matter, rhetoric matters, and influence matters, especially when it's aimed at vulnerable groups who don't get the luxury of public sympathy when violence or harm affects them. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want more videos like this, like and subscribe.